go. It's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a great morning. Got my coffee ready to roll. Sumatra, once again. I need to break out of the Sumatra. I bought a big box of it, so I'm going to have to get another something different. I need to go back and finish up my my Orange County. I think I finished up my Orange County. The Brauhaus, I believe I still have some in the freezer, so I need to hit up some of that as well. I got a little tired of trying to pour all the little separate, grounds, that's what they are, grounds into the little thing for the Keurig, and I had to fight through cleaning it, and I just got lazy, and I just started throwing K-Cups in there. So I need to get back to that, because that's a fantastic coffee. But where were we? I don't know. Talking about coffee or something. We are on Provincedorf, Himmel's Province. Man, this map was in the game, it was taken out of the game, it was supposedly fixed, and it's the same. It only sees tier 7, which is about 2 tiers too high for this map to see, quite honestly. We've spawned into the northeast here with the north spawn, and I'm going to head across. We're going to talk about this map. We're going to talk about camping a little bit as well. Do you know the map name, the file name? Let's just get going here. The file name on this is Campinia. I mean, how apropos is that? They named it Province. I guess they didn't want to actually put the name Camp in the name of the map. That would be a bridge too far for wargaming. I don't know. But speaking of camping, check out my team. They're doing some serious camping. What is that attraction that has you play a tank game and then drive away from cap about 300-400 meters and sit? What? I think I know a lot of the rationale for it. I get blowed up. They're going to come to me. It's easier. I don't have to think that much. It wins games? I don't think so, but I don't know. You could probably maybe come to that conclusion at some point if you've won a couple that way. It's hard for me to fathom. It is hard for me to fathom. And I suppose there's an argument to be made that it doesn't matter if I fathom it or not. That's how people play. All right, I got that. That's true. That's true. But there's a whole 3 of us that have come over here. Oh, armor not hit. I hit the tracks and didn't hit the armor. Oh, there's a Dicker Max. Where? Holy cow. Hey, their campers are up here. Oh, their campers are at least sort of pushing. And our campers pushed. And the 2 assaults are stymied for the moment. This also happens to be a Chaffee ace for me. This is one of my 100 Battle Challenge tanks. Just finished it up. I want to say I finished at about 56-57% with it. 2 marked it. Didn't quite. I thought I might get to the 3 mark area, possibly, but didn't quite get to that. I really sort of got stymied. I hit 90 and then I just hovered there. I wasn't really able to push through. I wasn't try-harding. I didn't have a bunch of equipment or carrying tons and tons of gold. Well, I suppose 18's tons, isn't it? So maybe I am try-harding on the gold part. I get tired of not penning things. It is a tier 6. It sees 8s, so it does need a little oomph. It is a gift tank. A gift tank. It is a kind of copy of what the Chaffee used to be before it got nerfed. So anyway, we're working on this little area right here. I'm going to bail out of this because we're sort of getting pushed, and I just don't want to sit up there and have, what do we got? Super Hellcat, DSPZ, etc. pushing into me. And we're having a nice time shooting these guys in the side, to include the IS-2. Maybe get one more shot on him. Wow, we hit by artillery. So it looks like they already knows I'm here, obviously. And we got this dude. He's not looking. We'll just wait. Kind of search around with the Pipper to see where the highlight is. We get a shot on him. 45 TP is getting a little antsy right there. Getting a little aggressive, so we're going to bail out of this and we'll come down this way. We're sitting at 1,013 assists, 1,039 assists, 1,144 assists. I could do this all day. 717 damage just by driving across and getting a little bit aggressive. Sometimes I feel like a broken record when I say these things. And I'm probably preaching to the choir at this point. This was a bummer. I'm like, all right, we'll just zoom right on in, and boom. No, right over top of the hatch or the back of the tank. Maybe this one. Nope. Ricochet. Now the KV-1 sees me. There we go. We finally get a shot in. Thank goodness whatever that was missed. I think it might have been the LEF because there was no splash-a-lama ding-dang right there. We'll turtle up against the building a bit. Wait for a little while and then see if we can't figure out where this Hellcat is. He's hiding. Everything's going pretty well. We're at 1,600 assist. We're at 832, and we'll just keep pushing in. W is a thing. You can press it, and if you press it, your tank goes forward. It might even go forward enough that you get some damage and some assist. Just saying, it's possible. It's possible. I suppose you could hit S and back your way into all of that if you turned your tank around and attacked backwards. But you get my meaning. GW shoots in there. 99. Now, this is the effect of the Arty nerf, although the LEF wasn't touched, really. Those two splashes, well, the LEF didn't have a splash. The first splash would have hurt a lot more before. That one would have probably hurt a lot more before the Arty nerf. Now, let's not kid ourselves. It was a nerf. Down goes the LEF, and I'm going to get that award for 3 artillery. There's artillery coming in every direction. There's mine, there's theirs, there's the others. There's another guy shooting into that guy. Holy cow. And that M44 decides not to shoot me, thank goodness. He takes a stab at the Wolverine, and I believe I get a ram kill here for the 3rd Arty. This is glorious. Yes? No? Maybe so? Yes. Absolutely. Sacrifice some hit points. Take out the 3rd artillery on the way to our ace. 1,422, 1,762 assist. Maybe we'll get a shot on the IS-2. No, he's hidden in the corner. I don't know if I've ever seen a tank go there. I don't think so. but he did, and he dies too. Hey, guess what? Artillery. 3 kills, 1,422 damage, 1,762 assists for an ace tanker in my Chaffee, and believe it or not, no kidding, that was the 100th battle. That has happened a couple times. Not often. But of the 30 tanks or so I've done this with lately, where I just took it to 100, 2 or 3 of them have been ace tankers on the last battle. Although I'd already had an ace tanker, but at least one of them was my first ace tanker. I think I did a video on that one. So this map, you know, what can you say? It's fairly two-dimensional. You either camp on one side or you push the other and attempt to let your campers have shots. The good news is some of those shots were hitting. They had some accurate guns over. Look at the Oni. I don't know. Can anybody explain to me that? No, not really. I didn't notice that until now in the replay. It's funny what you notice in replays sometimes. I didn't pay attention to what he was doing the whole game. I'd have to go back, and frankly, I'm not that interested. But it is fascinating that he's sitting right there at the end of the game. We'll have to look at what his damage is. The cards will be coming up after this. Two-dimensional map. My suggestion to you overall in this game is use your W, push forward and see what you can do. I'm going to have a few videos in the near future. It'll depend on what the timing is, so you may have already seen it. But we're going to talk to or look at a couple of videos, a couple of replays from guys I've coached. And I think, especially from the lower tier, the guys at 1,000 win 8 or lower that I've been doing coaching with, just the very idea of the W and getting forward is a bit of a epiphany, you know. And a lot of them understand that it's a thing, but they don't really know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it either. I just pressed W and went forward, and I took a lot of lumps doing it. But I got better and better because I was up there figuring that out. Where are those positions? Where can I go? Where do I get killed? How do I leapfrog from point to point, from cover to cover? Where are the spotting zones? Where are the firing lanes? All of those things. And you're not just going to learn it in 1,000 battles or 2,000. It is going to take some time, which is actually, frankly, one of the cool things about this game. It's so deep in terms of positioning. It is so deep in terms of positioning. Sure, it's a tank. It has a gun. Front armor good. Herder, right? Press 2, more pen. Shoot side, shoot back. You know, that kind of stuff is pretty simple. The concept of it is. The execution of it is very difficult, especially when you consider the positioning part and then the spotting system and trying to get in position to make those shots. Okay, you can know about every weak spot on the tank, and you can recite every armor thickness. You can even do the math in your head for every shot you do on what your percentage chance of penning is. But if you can't get to that spot and figure out how to take that shot, it doesn't do you a whole bunch of good. So there you go. Wide-ranging discussion. Kampeldorf. I don't feature it a lot because I don't have a whole lot of lower tier gameplay, although I have lately with the tier 6 stuff I've been doing, trying to get them to 100 battles. You don't see it very often usually. Most of you probably don't have a lot of experience on it. So hopefully this helps you out. I just like to get up on those roads and move forward. And I will just say that where I go is I don't go to from the northeast spawn, I do not go to the northwest, I go up the road. And from the southwest spawn, I do not go to the southeast, I go up the road. Because I'm looking to light guys along the edge and get spotting damage and try to get up in behind them and flank them. Obviously on both sides you have to be careful about their tanks doing the same thing. But that's the tactical chess move right there that's very interesting on this map. It's the most interesting thing I think you can do as far as figuring it out. A scout obviously helps. Heavy's changed the calculus a little bit. A heavy probably wants to try to get up and start pushing down the lanes. Vice troll around on the middle road, but you get it. Use your brain pan, my friends. You know, don't take your SPG to the middle road. Okay? Do I have to tell you? All right, that's all I've got for today. Have a good one. I'm gonna go finish my coffee, and we will see ya.